what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
México.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And we're underway.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Yamal, Rice, João Neves.
Vinicius Junior.
On net.
Vinicius Junior!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Girassi. Yamal. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intent.
He's had a shot! No goals as yet. Aims beyond the defence. Rice. Now it's Girassi.
Oh, the ball's...
And he's following up! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? McAllister is always looking to break lines. He is through here. McAllister. Now the delivery. De Gea claims it without any fuss. Now it's Vinicius Junior. In with the challenge. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's found the way past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. P.M.E.
Vinicius Junior.
And it's Zubimendi. And here's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Flashes it across. Mexico with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
They've played it short. Now it's De Bruyne.
The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. Timber.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
And it's De Bruyne. Looking for the run. Pacho deals with that comfortably.
And the counter is on. Cookchu gets a good foot in there.
Tries to pass it through.
Lopez, and the shot!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
P.M.E deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rice. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless.
Vinicius Junior
Receives it in a good position here, and it's Neves. Well, that's an excellent interception. McAllister. Now Timber.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Great vision. Takes a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Cambio en México. Número 15. Lo reemplazará.
So off we go again.
Número 6. Se está
The
realizando
Netherlands
un cambio.
clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken.
Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cookchu is offering a wry smile there.
Cookchu with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. The Netherlands different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system
Goes to finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
McAllister. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. P.M.E. Messi. Lopez. No way through. And De Bruyne! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And it's Neves. Rice. The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
A Mexico counter-attack is on here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tries a shot! And it's in! And the game has liftoff! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
The Netherlands have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
O'Reilly is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And that has put paid to that.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Lopez. Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mexico really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that's really well manoeuvred. P.M.E. And here's Messi. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
Cambio en México. Messi. Número 2. Número 8. Número 9. Entran número 18. Número 14. Número 4. Número 41.
Neymar.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
And it's Eze. Eze going face to face with his great rival. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's being shifted off it. The Netherlands leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And
And a shot! And that's in! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again. The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Eze did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rice. And this isn't a great chance! Neymar! What about that one? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And what a climax we have here!
Gol de México.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Se van a jugar 4
And
minutos
when
de
the manager called on him,
compensación.
he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Mexico give themselves a chance of... Oh, that is asking for trouble. The Netherlands clearly now in lead preservation mode. He's being urged to shoot. Now it's Haaland. Eze. Eze! And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A